Ah. And then it fades out. I'm not sure how they end it live. Let's see what's up in the chat. AJ, yo, how going? It going good. Rita said hi, and Shadow says, yo, what's up, you guys? All right, so that's the first song in the Dalton Torres set. I need to make a few notes about that, but let's go to Ain't No Paradise. Let me make sure I've got my intro like. Start with our lead there. Oh, let's see. Shadow says, "Can yeah, Is it quiet? I'm talking quietly because it's like 5:30 in the morning here, and the family's asleep. But yeah, I can bring the volume up a little bit on that. Let me know how that is. All right, here we go. I gotta do that again. All right. I definitely have to come back to that song. That was not great. Megan says, "You're very good. Thank you." And says hi. Shadows says, "How long have you been playing?" Too long to make that many mistakes. 27 years. Megan, I liked and subscribed. Hey, that's awesome. Cool, thanks. All right, let's do the happy song. Again, these are all songs by the Texas artist Dalton Torres, and he hired me to play a gig or two shows with him this weekend. One in Katy, Texas, and then the other one here in our hometown of Fort Worth. So let's do the happy song, and then I gotta play the fiddle parts on this one. All right, let's start that over. I think you're good. Thanks, Megan. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, thanks, David. Yeah, it's a 2012 Fender Tele Select. It's an amazing sounding guitar too, and it feels good. I love this guitar. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, how am I getting in that solo? Something like that. Let me go back. I want to do that solo one more time. That's how I end it. Okay, I want to talk about it here in a second. Boy, I'm not getting that bend in tune. Okay, cool. David, I have a Masterbuilt John Cruz relic. Who? I'm not familiar with John Cruz. I know what a Masterbuilt is. That's a very expensive guitar, I believe. Are you talking about a Masterbuilt Tele or a Masterbuilt Strat? Shadow, what's the difference between an electric guitarist and Wi-Fi? At least if Wi-Fi eventually connects. Wow. Orban, growing up means Tele or Strat to me. Megan, you're very good. Amazing, just amazing. Oh, okay, thanks. Bro, your tone is so clean, it even looks... Oh, okay. David, Fender Custom Shop, 68 Tele. Oh, cool. Cool, right on. And like 4 USA Strats. Nice, that's awesome. All right, let's go to The Edge of the Train, our next song in the set. I got 2 days left to get really comfortable with these, and not a lot of time in those 2 days, so I got to really haul on this one. All right. This is a cool one. David, I'm playing through a Quad Cortex. I'm not even playing through a real amp. It's simulating a Morgan SW50. And then we have a pedal steel player who will do these fills here. You got a bunch of tube amps, right on. Shadow. That's right, Shadow. All you need are the riffs. I won't play on this part. Oh, Dave, you like the songs? Cool, man. This will be my first time to play for Dalton. Ah. Cool, thanks, David. Yeah, after the song, I'll show you my presets. Ah. Right, Shadow? Thanks, Megan. Let's see, somebody asked, 14 people watching, but I alone am the one liking. I mean, that's what happened. Most people who are watching the stream don't click like. So honestly, on the live stream, it's kind of hard to find the like button. Somebody just took away a like. So if somebody knows how to use the like button pretty well on here, hey, and it came back. But no, if I'm watching someone else's live stream and I want to hit like, sometimes I'm like, where is that thing? But I'm also old. Let's see, where was that question? 09 Dorn Fanadum, can you show me your preset tone? All right, so real quick, here's what it is on my quad cortex. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see that. So these are my presets, and what I'm running is a simple gate at -70, a Joule compressor, and then the green 808 drive through the Captain 50, which simulates a Morgan SW50 amp, and then I use a 212 US twin, so that's modeled after Fender Twin speakers, and then there's an EQ, and there's a delay and a reverb, and then one more graphic EQ. So that's kind of what I'm running. It took me forever to get my quad cortex to sound the way I want. Like most of the presets, you have to dial them in. There's very few that sound great right out of the gate, but the Morgan SW50 sounds really good. Does it sound as good as like a real tube amp? No, but it's close enough that when I show up to a live gig and I just have my quad cortex and a guitar, it's so simple. And artists like that I don't have a bunch of crap. Yeah. So let's see, what did I miss in here? Okay. Fixed, refresh your page. That a jump Marshall? Oh no, this is a Mesa TC50 amp that I've got. So I've got a couple Friedmans and a Mesa TC50, and then a 1975 Fender Twin back there. But for live playing, I just use the quad cortex. Megan, big fan. I appreciate it. I wouldn't call myself the greatest. There's actually someone who lives in my neighborhood who's better than me. Uh, AVYHZ says hello. Nice to see you again. Shadow, did you know some amps sound better if you warm them up with a hairdryer first? Did not know this. David Miller, Ivan Mesa 50 cal. Oh yeah, right on. Cool. Oh, 9 Dorn Fandom. I love this kind of tone so much. Thanks. Yeah, I do too. Um, it, I'm a big believer that the most of the tone comes from the amp, but this guitar just sounds so good because it can do a great like bluesy clean kind of a thing. I think a big part of this is the compressor. I'm like obsessed with using a compressor now. This is just such a good, and so that's like kind of on the warm sound, and then we can do like a straight kind of like telly country thing. Right, and then to the bridge pickup, and then if we put like some gain on it, I mean that's a single coil, but especially like if I go to the lead. I mean, this thing can just like full on shred. And these are single coil pickups. So this is like, I think my second favorite guitar that I own now. David has a 1974 Twin. Oh, sweet. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. I love my 75 Twin. Cody says hi. Shadow, any tips for me as I do acoustic? You've been playing for 1.5 years. The biggest tip I can give you is well, as a guitar teacher, I have to say, find a great guitar teacher. That made all the difference for me. And I know for some of my students, that's made a big difference for them. I had one student yesterday who came in, he was a little stressed, but he's like, I gotta make time for myself. And we did a Tom Petty song, just something simple and something fun, something we could have fun with, because I could just tell he needed that. And at the end of the lesson, um, I needed that today. I needed that. And I could tell he walked out feeling better than when he arrived. And that's my goal for all my students, is that they leave the lesson feeling better than when they arrived. So find yourself a guitar teacher that you click with, and that will hold you accountable and that can take you far. The other thing is just be consistent. Just play every day, even if it's only for 10, 20 minutes. Consistency will win 100% of the time. AVYHC, the middle position on a telly is one of my favorite sounds. Yeah, it's a great sound. Shadow, some safety play riff, 666 time. The devil sends you a free pedal. Surely there's some riffs I've played that many times. I'll watch for a pedal to show up. Sweet child of mine. This is the one I'll do because I need to get back to work, but hold on, let me tune real quick. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was definitely not a tune. All right, there you go. Hey Teach, why am I better at finger picking than using guitar pick? So I've noticed with a lot of beginners in particular, they want to use their fingers because you have a more direct connection with the strings. And so it just naturally feels better. So that's why I actually force students to use a pick first, unless they're doing classical guitar. But most students don't want to only finger pick. They want to use a pick as well, but they're wanting to use their fingers for things where you really should use a pick. I mean, you don't have to. I mean, you can use, you can finger pick for everything if you want, but there's some things that just sound better with a pick. So I get all students using a pick first, but I do think our fingers naturally do feel better just using fingers. David, I had a custom shop 335 and it sounded so good. Threw the twin, cranked up, missed my Gibsons, had to sell them in the pandemic. Oh, sorry to hear that. Dang. Twan, thank you, sir. You got it. Shadow, can you play the solo of the song K Guru by John? I'm sorry, I don't even know what that is. First, you were obsessed with finger picking, but now you prefer picks. My favorite is hybrid picking. I do a lot of. Right, okay. Anyway, I need to keep going. I'm running low on time. This song's called Friday After Midnight. David. Yeah, I'm playing with Dalton for a couple of shows this weekend, so that's why I'm running all his songs. I need to make a note of that leg. And then I'm going to do that twice. So I'm just making notes on my chart here. Okay. So intro, full band, D minor. All right, I'm going to start this one over because So Dalton takes that first solo. So there's that hybrid picking. I feel like I'm still missing something. I feel like there's like something. And my guitar is tuned up 3 half steps there. So my actual guitar sounds different than what the amp says. So hopefully that wasn't coming through. Anonymous, I can play really good with my fingers, even rock songs, but once I pick up that pick, I can't seem to play. It just takes practice. You just have to do it. That's normal. I've worked with a lot of students on that. Jay, happy 1-year anniversary. Yes, I was thinking about you last night, and I needed to make a post, and I haven't done it yet, so I'm going to do that today. Yes, so Jay, y'all, was my first online guitar student, and he started a year ago with me, and yesterday celebrated 1 year as a guitar student. So, and I'm really, really proud of the accomplishments he's had over this last year. Okay. All right, so let's do lay in my arms. Oh, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream there. I gotta go wake up my daughter, and I'm gonna practice a little bit more and keep running these songs. But yes, I'm gonna go wake up my daughter. So y'all have a great day, a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, and I'll see you guys on the next time. Bye.